age, if you were to pick up a new hobby, what do you think you would do?
You know what, Leah? I don't even think I want to start something new. I want to better what I've already tried.
Okay.
I've tried crocheting. I need to get better at it. Baking, I really want to become a better baker. So I think I want to increase how well I do my hobbies.
Yeah. See, I really wanted to get into sewing.
Yes, you'd be great.
Well, that's debatable. According to the hat I made in a costuming class once, I would not be great at sewing.
You would. Try again. It's never too late.
Well, for adults 50 plus, if you would like to pick up a new hobby, our field correspondent, Mya Henry, is going to tell you all about it with our friends at the Osher Lifelong Institute. Mya?
What age do you think of as the limit to learning? Visual arts and performing arts, woodworking, a lesson on how to become a mahjong master. At the University of Delaware's Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, affectionately known as OLLI, you can learn it all, and so much more. The program targets people 50 and older and allows them to sharpen their minds or discover a new passion. Sally Cole, program manager in Kent and Sussex County, says OLLI offers more than 200 courses.
Well, there's a wide variety of classes, and we have classes that are taught over and over and over again because they're loved, such as stained glass, our woodworking classes, mosaic woodworking. So we have repeats in those semester after semester. We have instructors who pride themselves on coming up with new classes each semester, largely based on what they've learned in the previous semester from interacting with their students.
OLLI has seen substantial growth in its 37 years. What once began in Milford has now expanded to all of Delaware. Connie Benko is the chair counsel of the Kent and Sussex Counties program. She says through the years, OLLI has remained committed to its motto.
Our tagline is where, it's right up here, where friends meet to learn.
And they do just that in a way you may not expect. At OLLI, gone are the typical ways of learning. There's no grades given, and exams and quizzes aren't happening here.
And I don't want to have to read 3 chapters in this to go to the next class, nor do I want to write a paper about it. So it's the best of all worlds. It's getting the exposure and the knowledge without putting in all the extra work.
Instead, members learn through hands-on lessons and engaging courses that are taught solely by volunteer instructors. They use their personal experience in their respective fields to educate their students. Collage and retired art teacher Mary Kate McKinley uses her passion for visual arts to help students see their world in a different light.
And I love helping other people see. I mean, art is not so much talent as whether or not you can see it. If you can see it, you can draw it. If you can see it, you can do it. And I love helping people see, opening up the side of their brain that might not have, that might have been dormant. And letting them, express themselves.
If you're more interested in understanding the world around you, OLLI's journalism courses may just be what you are looking for, and they're taught by some familiar faces. Ralph Biglighter worked as an international correspondent for CNN in the 80s and 90s. Now he's sharing what he learned through his career with OLLI students who want to enrich their lives.
These are people who have not decided that, I don't need to know anymore, I'm good. They are eager to learn, particularly about topics they know little about. And so my mission is to try to satisfy that craving, if you will, and say to people, what is it that you would like to know about journalism or about the news or about the news business or about international affairs? And I'll try to fill in on the basis of my own knowledge.
Leanne Hansen began her journey as an OLLI instructor after spending 40 to 50 years working as a host at NPR. Now she's retired, living in Bethany Beach.
Honestly, when I moved here, one of the first things I did was take some classes. Everything from Delaware naval history to a history of the Broadway musical. I did try conversational Spanish, but I'm afraid it didn't stick because I had 20 years of French one. But I just thought this is amazing to be able to do something and continue to learn.
Perhaps you're looking for a more hands-on way of learning. Surgeon turned woodworker Joe DeFeo is the instructor for you.
I actually have had about maybe 14 students that have picked up woodworking as a hobby. I've helped them make their own shops, and then they pick up a hobby because it's something they've never done. So that's the best thing, is people have come into the hobby because they've taken my classes.
For those who love a little friendly competition, a class in Mahjong is the perfect course. Catherine Henn takes the lead on that one.
This game is just totally intriguing constantly. I've been playing it for over 25 years, and it still is wonderful to sit down at a mahjong table and see what happens in that game, because it's very different. People play together. Sometimes I played with a group for 15 years, and you bond with them. You get to know them really well, and it's very lovely.
And just that touches on the Ali offerings. And if you're looking to sign up, now is the time, as priority registration is now open.
It will continue through January 18th, but will take you right up until the semester begins on February 4th. And even 5 weeks into it when we start our second 5-week semester. And we add registrations on a rolling basis. The importance of registering early is to gain admission to the lottery.
2024 is your year to master a new skill, tackle a new talent, see the world through a different light. And you can do it all at the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, where friends meet to learn.
And Leah, what I love about this too is if you can't attend those classes, OLLI, Osher Lifelong Institute, if you didn't know that's what it stands for, but OLLI has free virtual classes January 16th through the 26th, so really make sure you check those out.
Yes, we've got more for you to check out though, especially if you are into mystery books. We've got a chance for you to get your hands on some of those. It's also going to help out our local public library on the way.